Hi everybody, Bearded Rogue here, and today there was some interest based on my affirmations in having me actually read a book. So I'm going to read one of my son's favorite books, one of his favorite bedtime stories, and that's Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. So we're going to do this and we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully you approve of my bedtime reading acumen because I'm pretty proud of it. So, Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack, mrrr, click clack, mrrr, clickety clack, mrrr. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible! Click clack, mrrr, click clack, mrrr, clickety clack, mrrr. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background he heard the cows busy at work. Click clack, mrrr, click clack, mrrr, clickety clack, mrrr. The next day he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click clack, mrrr, click clack, mrrr, clickety clack, mrrr. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo, which raises some concerns about how they're doing collective bargaining for the hens, but we'll just assume that the cows speak hen. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange your typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we'll send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, instead, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click clack quack, click clack quack, clickety clack quack. Sploosh. Yeah, they got their diving board. So, this wonderful little book here on collective bargaining rights and striking and the evil farmer who doesn't understand that his animals deserve basic rights is one of my son's favorite books. We throw all sorts of ridiculous extra stuff in periodically where we are feeling particularly aggrieved. We like to make fun of Farmer Brown a lot, and the fact that his problem says his problem is that his cows can type, but that's really not his problem. His problem is that the cows are refusing to do what it is he thinks that they're supposed to do. The typing itself, while kind of annoying, I guess, isn't really an issue. It's what they're typing that's dangerous. But yeah, it's a kid's book. It's a really good kid's book, and he loves it to death. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that's it for today. Later, y'all.